No matter what you do, do not kill your ego, okay? So the ego is one of the most misunderstood concepts from psychology, and let's get it right. So the original definition of the ego, according to psychology, psychoanalysis, clinical psychology, psychodynamic psychotherapy, is a mental apparatus, a part of your personality that helps you with reality testing and with negotiating between your raw instinctual drives versus your external world. So it's basically your maturity, your responsibility, your accountability. It's what makes you a healthy, well-adjusted, stable adult. If you don't have an ego, you're not going to be able to distinguish between what's real and what's not real, and you will have a lot of trouble in the real world. And infants, for example, they don't have an ego, so they are completely at the mercy of their caregivers. So that's the original definition from Sigmund Freud, from his 1923 book, The Ego and the Id. And he never called it the ego in German, by the way, when he was originally writing these books. It's the English translation of Das Ich, the I, basically, that was translated as the ego in 1923 when that book was being translated and published. So it's completely different than this made up new age pop psych definition of the ego, which has come to define everything that we don't like about ourselves or about some other person. So for example, when people talk about the ego, they are actually talking about narcissistic traits, entitlement, grandiosity, and arrogance, basically. So, and because of that, there's this talk of killing your ego, destroying your ego, beating your ego, overcoming your ego. No, if you were to kill your ego, it's impossible, by the way. I think you would have to have serious brain damage to have that part of you that's rational to be taken away. If you were to kill your ego, you would probably be hospitalized or institutionalized in a matter of hours, because you would be completely insane and you would not be able to distinguish between what's real, what's not real, what your instincts are, what the outside world is, and you would completely fall apart if you were to kill your ego, because it's your maturity apparatus. So I hope this clears it up. Leave the ego alone, work on emotion regulation, self-regulation, self-reparenting, self-healing, direct communication, somatic work.